This is RIVN. Here are your price targets for Monday. We ended the week at $15.48, down more than 1.5%. To the north side from where we are takes us to another level of resistance and potential take profit area at 1584, and at 4 standard deviations 1614. A gap forms to the upside at 1711 and closes out to the north side at 1776. To the south side, back at the middle of the trend and the baseline, and in this case, a level of support, 1491. Another level of support, roughly 1428, 1399, and 1366. Now for Tesla. We ended the week at $212.19. We are at resistance. Another level of resistance takes us to roughly 214.05. A gap forms to the upside at roughly 215.40. And 4 standard deviations and another level of resistance and potential take profit area, 1607. That gap closes to the north side at 219.83. And there are many other gaps to the north side as well with Tesla, but we are not in that channel, not in the zone, but something to look forward to way down the road. All right, to the south side at the baseline takes us to roughly 208.06. This is support and a potential buy-in area. Another level of support, 203.94, 202, and at -4 standard deviations, and another potential buy-in area. Let me move this up. Roughly $200 and a penny. And then there is a gap to the south side that takes us out to 193.32. We are not in that channel just yet, not in that zone, but should we tank and fall hard, that is something to be aware of, a landmine to the south side. There are plenty of other landmines, but this is just the closest one within the zone that I am playing. And just looking back here, look at all these gaps to the south side that I have tracked and that have closed. So unfortunately, Tesla has taken a beating. Now, 1 hour ago, there's some news there. Oh, that's nothing to write home about. But let me show you Tesla really quickly on the daily. Our RSI, fortunately, is turning up. Fingers crossed, better days are ahead. And on the weekly, still going down, so that's not good. And on the monthly, we are also falling. So all those gaps to the south side that I have seen and tracked for myself have the potential to close out. And we're talking, did I mark them out already? Yeah, we're talking, and I've done this in previous videos if you want to check that out. We have a gap that will take us out to roughly 146. So if you want to get in, if you're patient, don't want to buy in at this, high prices, at these high prices, then just wait. But plenty of swing trades in between. Now, the last one I want to go over very quickly is MSOS. We ended the week at $8.44, up more than 5.5%. And let me make this bigger so you can see. I will move this out of the way. So we are roughly, I moved it right there, 844 at 3 standard deviations and resistance, 850. And at 4 standard deviations, $8.66. That is also resistance and a potential take profit area. RSI going down, so I don't know if we're going to hit this right away, but we could go down, hit the center line there, the baseline, and then boom, go back up again. That's one way this stock could go, or just go south. Now, to the south side, 834, 801, 771. This gap forms to the south side. At roughly -3 standard deviations. Right about there. And closes out at roughly 747 and then 738. So if we hit this area down here, I will anticipate a bounce in the stock price as people buy the dip. And note here the sell-off at resistance. Oh, let me change that down there. At resistance, the buy-in at support and the bounce, and then the sell-off at resistance there. And then looking left, you can see that happening here, your clear signal, your outlier. Anytime we get here, here, and here, that is a signal to sell, lock in, and leave. And obviously, if you're investing and doing long-term investing, you're not paying attention to these moves every day. But that was the highest point we got, and then slammed down. But over here, we slammed down as well. I'm tracking this for a viewer, and he's hoping that this stock will go to 950. And I think we will get there, but it appears not so fast. We're going to be whipped around in this one. I've traded this at all price points, many levels, and pull out onto the daily, the weekly, and the monthly so that you can see gaps to the north side and to the south side, and whether or not you want to do long-term investing. But I do have a sell order in, I think, 9.7. I think I changed it, but it's not triggered, and I definitely will let you know when it does, and if it does. Fingers crossed. But I traded this for my mom. I'm out, so when we get down to this level again, I will be trading it again and buying in for her, and maybe for myself as well, just to get some more shares. All right, that does it for me. That was a look at MSOS, Tesla, and RIVN. Thank you so much for watching.